Hey, what's going on everybody? Welcome back. This video we're going to be talking about the conditional operator. You may also hear it as the ternary operator. And basically, it's the only operator that has three operands. It's really funky looking at first, but it can be very useful and you'll probably see it in your coding career. So make sure you get it figured out. So first thing, I would ask you guys to check out our sponsor, which is Embarcadero Rad Studio. Rad Studio is the IDE of choice for C++ development. Quickly build native mobile and desktop applications from a single C++ codebase and deploy to Windows, Mac, iOS, and Android. With Rad Studio, user interface design has been made easy with hundreds of pre-built components for cross-platform development. You can easily integrate with popular source control management systems, databases, APIs, and you can make your life easier with numerous third-party extensions. Let Rad Studio do the heavy lifting when it comes to C++ development. Give it a go with a free trial by following the link in the description. And now let's talk a little bit more about the conditional operator. So basically, we're going to go off the example of some kind of guessing game. So there might be an answer, so let's just say an answer is 11, and you have to guess this number, and this may or may not come up in a future video, so we'll see. And then basically what's going to happen is we're going to have some variable points. And this can get some points if you get it right, or it can be 0 if you get it wrong. So we'll just leave it declared right now, and then we're also going to make a variable guess. And let's just say we get that guess from user input. So we'll do standard cin and store that inside a guess, which, in order to do that, we're going to have to declare the variable first, like so. And then we'll also ask the person to guess the number. If they get it right, I want to give this person 10 points. So what you could do is say if guess equals answer points equals 10. And then when we're done, we could output it. So we're going to output the points when we're done. And let's just compile and give this a run. Guess the number, we'll say 11, and you can see we get 10 points. So yay, we have 10 points. But there is a different way you could do this using the conditional operator, which you might see. And it looks a little something like this. Let's get rid of this if statement. And we're going to assign a value to points. And what are we going to assign? Well, first we need to ask if they got the guess correct. So we're going to say guess equal to answer, similar to the if statement. And then we're going to put a question mark, almost as if it's a legitimate question. Is guess equal to answer? If it is, they're going to get 10 points. Otherwise, use a colon and say they get 0 points. And that is the syntax of the conditional operator. So we have some expression, a question mark, the value if true, a colon, and then the value if false. It's a little complicated at first, but it's very concise and saves some typing, so you'll probably end up seeing it. When we compile and run, we guess the number, say 11, and we get the value 10 as our points. So the end result is exactly the same, but the code is different. You don't just have to use this for assigning values, although that's what you'll usually see. You can also use statements. So for example, we can just get rid of these points here altogether, and we'll just give a good or bad answer. So if they got it right, we'll just say, good job. Otherwise, what we'll say is bad job. That's going to work in a similar nature. If this is true, this statement will get executed. If it's false, this statement will get executed. And we're actually not going to need to output the points anymore because we don't have such a thing anymore. So we can just save this and run. When we run this, we guess the number 11, and you can see it says good job. If we run it again and guess the number and get it wrong, you can see it says bad job. So that, my friends, is the conditional operator. It's pretty lame. I'm just kidding. It's pretty cool. Hopefully you guys found this video useful, and please be sure to subscribe if you enjoy this content, and I'll be sure to see you guys in the next video where we're going to start building our more complex application. So we've gone through all the theory, we've gone through the concepts. Now I want to take all these different control flow structures and start piecing them together, pull in some arrays and vectors and other cool stuff to make a serious game application where we're going to generate a random number and make the user guess that random number and keep track of their score and everything. It's going to be a lot of fun, well, at least for me, so I'm excited. Be sure to check out the next video, and I'll see you then.